This is not CGI, and it's not science fiction anymore. China has just made one of the most terrifying announcements in modern warfare. In a chilling speech, officials revealed a weapon unlike anything the world has ever seen: true invisibility. Experts warn it won't just be used on people. The next generation of fighter jets and weapons could disappear right before our eyes. Here's the shocking part. This quantum invisibility doesn't just hide objects, it can even fool heat-sensing cameras. Meaning, someone could walk straight through the most secure facilities in the world completely undetected. Two workers held up a strange panel. As they turned it, the person behind it vanished, blended perfectly into the background. The phrase was unforgettable. Science fiction is now reality. This technology bends light itself, erasing anything behind it. And if it falls into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Because right now, there is no defense against it.
Most Americans don't realize that the United States actually has the best geography of any country in the world. And that geography is one of the main reasons it became such a massive global superpower. The US is naturally protected on nearly every side. To the east and west lie the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, creating enormous barriers against invasion. To the south are deserts and rugged mountains. And to the north is Canada, already one of America's strongest allies. These natural defenses have made the United States so difficult to invade that no foreign power has seriously tried for centuries. Even better, all of America's potential enemies are thousands of miles away across vast oceans. This is the complete opposite of places like Europe or China, where nations constantly face threats along crowded borders. The United States also controls the Mississippi River system, giving it incredible inland transportation and the world's most fertile farmland. Add in vast natural resources like oil, coal, timber, and gold, and America's geography has built unmatched security, prosperity, and power.
This person stands motionless on the street, as if someone pressed a pause button. They are not actors, but slaves to fentanyl. Its destructive power far exceeds what you can imagine. Just 2 milligrams are enough to stop your breathing. But the most terrifying thing isn't that it can kill you, it's that it can make you willingly walk into death. Once ingested, fentanyl triggers your brain into a frenzy of dopamine release, making you feel within seconds as if the whole world loves you. And inside your body, fentanyl quickly takes over your central nervous system, causing muscle rigidity, making relaxation impossible, so you live like a zombie. In the United States, 70,000 people die from it each year. But what enrages even more is this. In Lancaster, California, the mayor publicly proposed to hand out fentanyl for free to homeless people, with the purpose of letting them die painlessly, and thus clean up the social garbage.
This robot can steal your car in just a second, and by the time you run after it, it'll already be gone and headed to the chop shop. In China, they invented a revolutionary robot that can lift vehicles and move them without needing the engine started. These robots are normally used in huge parking lots to automatically park your car, which they do successfully. However, many people started buying these robots not to park cars, but to steal them. And if you think it can't lift your car, you're very wrong. The robot can easily lift up to 15 metric tons, about 33,070 pounds, which means it could even pick up a giant dump truck. The robot just pulls up to the target vehicle, drives underneath it, and uses mechanical arms to lift it a few inches off the ground. Then it quickly drives away from the scene. Even if you see the robot approach your car, you won't be able to stop it. It all happens within seconds, and before you know it, your $100,000 car is being taken apart for parts.
This is the only bridge in the world that can literally create a waterfall. It's the Huajiang Canyon Bridge in China, built at a cost of about $290 million. It's also the tallest bridge on Earth. Most bridges just carry cars, but this one can transform into a sky waterfall. When the spray system is turned on, thousands of tons of water pour straight down, crashing 2,050 feet into the canyon below like the Milky Way dropping from the sky. The bridge is 9,500 feet long, with a main span of 4,600 feet, stretching like a steel dragon across the canyon. Two main cables, each built from 217 steel strands, hold it up. Every strand weighs 43 tons. Engineers assembled it with millimeter precision to hold this giant in place for drivers. It's life-changing. A 70-minute mountain road cut down to just 2 minutes. Now, the bridge is more than a highway, it's also a tourist spot. Beyond its engineering marvel, the bridge will transform regional travel, cutting a 1-hour canyon drive down to just 1 or 2 minutes, while Dublin as a tourism attraction with plans for glass elevators, a sky cafe, scenic walkways, and extreme sports experiences like bungee jumping. This project embodies China's ambition to blend infrastructure, economic growth, and world-class tourism in one breathtaking landmark. You can see the man-made waterfall, watch extreme runs, even find a wedding registry office on top. Some call it crazy romance, others call it the most magical engineering on Earth. If you stood on this bridge, would your legs shake trying to keep walking? This is the most valuable rock in China, worth staggering $300 billion. Every day, tens of thousands of workers are cutting it apart, earning generous profits in return. This is Duck Mountain in China. Unbelievably, the entire mountain is made of a single massive block of granite. According to surveys, it contains over 50 billion cubic meters of granite, enough to be mined for the next 200 years due to continuous mining. The mountain's been carved into multiple coring platforms, with the longest one stretching over 600 meters, long enough for an airplane to take off and land. Because its silhouette closely resembles the Potala Palace, this quarry's also nicknamed the Potala Palace Quarry. As one of the world's most important sources of granite, the machinery here operates almost at full capacity. After being cut into 20-ton blocks, the granite's trucked to nearby processing plants. Finished granite products are exported around the world, bringing in $7 billion in annual revenue to the local economy. But there's one mystery. Nobody can explain why this mountain's made of one complete block of granite. Even geologists don't have an answer.
Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. A whaling suit from Greenland, crafted sometime before 1834, was designed to keep Inuit hunters, estimated to be 1,000 years old. This mummy of the warriors of the Clouds people was recovered in the Peruvian Amazon rainforest in 2007. I remember when laser pointers were all the rage in the late 90s, and you couldn't go to a movie or concert without seeing 100 red dots. Gene Tierney, Hudson's Bay, 1941. Ford's Theater alleyway where John Wilkes Booth fled, 2021 versus 1865. The only man who voted for both Washington and Lincoln. Sharon Tate. Linda Carter. 1970s. The fish known as the most ugly, actually, stewardess qualifications in the 1940s. Only one of 2 photographs in existence of the U.S. Supreme Court in session. Cameras are forbidden in the Supreme Court, but this photograph was taken by a young woman who concealed her small camera in her handbag, cutting a hole through which the lens peeped. 1937. This tree grew over the sign, but under the paint. Homemade hammer wrench found on the job site. 2 mod women in London wearing Mary Quant inspired mini dresses. 1967. Liverpool alleys and passageways, 1907. Medical officer of health report measuring the width of passageways. One of the last photos of Al Capone, taken with his wife May in Miami around Christmas 1946. Early 1900s versus 2020s twos from around the Great Salt Lake in Utah. A rare photograph of a Jewish woman from the B'nai Korath tribe in what is now Saudi Arabia, wearing traditional vestment and burqa from 1929. Dolly Parton in the 70s, off stage, relaxed and looking simply angelic. Who saw Halley's Comet in 1986, and what did you think of it? Solar panel bench with wireless chargers on either side. Croatia, Split. He found 93 copies of Forrest Gump in a closet during the inspection for a house he was looking to buy. A fan cart, or Uchiwo Guruma, owned by the Japanese imperial family and made in the late Edo period. The base is made of pear grain lacquerware, and the fan pattern is by Kano Asanobu. Gentlemen pose for photos with their beloved pups. Circa 18,801,900. Marilyn Monroe publicity photos for the 7-year-itch, 1955. A family arrives at Ellis Island to start a new life in America. 1910. The floor scooters remembered from 1980s elementary PE classes. Tasmanian king crab claw. In 1991, 8 people sealed themselves inside Biosphere 2, a $150 million closed ecosystem in Arizona, hoping to live self-sufficiently for 2 years in a prototype for future space habitats. George Reeves as Superman, serving workers at the Patio restaurant in Hiss Brothers department store, Allentown, Pennsylvania. 1958. A globe that shows elevation. The Korean taco place people got takeout from gave them a roll of toilet paper with their meal. John F. Kennedy, the president-elect with his family in 1968. Modern home floor plan, Sears 1934 catalog. A wedding ring vending machine in a subway station in Tai-Up City, Taiwan. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston at a Radiohead concert, 1998. Sharon Tate, 1960s. Marlboro jacket, stonewashed jeans. This photo is so 80s. Where the snow meets the Gulf of Mexico. Nona from Star Trek Season 2, Episode 6. 2016.
These are the Chinese provinces which are richer than entire countries. In 10th place, we got Hunan, $790 billion, richer than Norway or Hungary. It's a quiet inland province, but its power in China's factories. 9th place, Shanghai, $803 billion, a city that's like a financial powerhouse surpassing Sweden and Thailand. 8th place, Fujian, $900 billion coastal hub, exports tech. It's getting wealthier than Argentina or Belgium. 7th place, Hubei, $971 billion, central China's industrial heart, recovered from COVID, outproducing nations in cars and steel. 6th place, Hainan, $1.02 trillion, China's agri-court turned powerhouse, larger than Poland or Turkey. Wow. 5th place, Sichuan, $1.10 trillion, famous for spice and innovation, economies bigger than Saudi Arabia's, and it's been like that for a decade. 4th place, Zhejiang, $1.32 trillion, home to Alibaba, exporters, richer than Switzerland or the Netherlands. 3rd place, Shandong, $1.40 trillion, industrial province, economies exceeding the Netherlands and Indonesia. 2nd place, Jiangsu, $1.92 trillion, the true factory of the world, producing more than Italy's entire south combined. And the number 1 spot goes to Guangdong, $2.05 trillion, China's unstoppable engine, rivaling Canada and Russia's richest regions.
I've had it with you, you little shit!
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, old lady?
I will not be disrespected, you fucking asshole!
Oh, bring it, Grandma.
Oh, this is out of control!
You can't stop me, bitch!
Watch me, you son
Whoa,
of a bitch!
try me, old hag!
Court is fucking dismissed! I've had it with you, you little shit!
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, old lady?
I will not be disrespected, you fucking asshole!
Oh, bring it, Grandma.
Oh, this is out of control!
You can't stop me, bitch!
Watch me, you son
Whoa,
of a bitch!
try me, old hag!
Court is fucking dismissed! I've had it with you, you little shit!
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, old lady?
I will not be disrespected, you fucking asshole!
Oh, bring it, Grandma.
Oh, this is out of control!
You can't stop me, bitch!
Watch me, you son of
Whoa,
a bitch!
try me, old hag!
Court is fucking dismissed! I've had it with you, little shit!
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, old lady?
I will not be disrespected, you fucking asshole!
Oh, bring it, Grandma.
Oh, this is out of control!
You can't stop me, bitch!
Watch me, you son
Whoa,
of a bitch!
try me, old hag!
Court is fucking dismissed! I've had it with you, little shit!
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do, old lady?
I will not be disrespected, you fucking asshole!
Oh, bring it, Grandma.
Oh, this is out of control!
You can't stop me, bitch!
Watch me, you son of
Whoa,
a bitch!
try me, old hag!
Court is fucking dismissed!
Dude, you good? Do I look good?
Thanks for the free gift. What was that?
Oh my! Oh no! Yuck! What the? Oh, it's in my eyes. Oh my god! A pair of shoes wasn't worth all this. Hey, drop it! Oh! Look what you did to me because of a bike!
Bro, it's crazy. Watch this.
Get on the ground and don't move. Back up. Get on your stomach. Put your hands on your back.
I ain't doing shit.
Get away from me. Before at least my dog and you get bit. Back up.
That shit away.
If I had to pull it again, I'm gonna prong you. Just so you know, it ain't gonna be tapped no more.
Bro. Hey, for real. You ain't gotta listen for shit.
You wanna go now? You want someone to smoke? Turn around. Turn around.
Yo, watch out, bro.
What you gonna do?
You ever wish you could take your ultra-fast desktop workstation PC with you? Well, now you can with Dell's brand new Dell Pro Max 18 Plus workstation laptop. Featuring the fastest CPU in any Windows laptop ever, the insane Intel Core Ultra 9 285HX, as well as the NVIDIA RTX Pro 5000 GPU, making for the fastest Windows laptop in history thanks to its innovative triple fan cooling system, complete with a massive 18-inch display with 2.5K resolution, a beautiful design all around, and future-proof ports including Thunderbolt 5 and 2.5 gig Ethernet. Check it out with the link below.
Police were alerted about an attempted home break-in. Soon after, officers spotted the same car involved in a second robbery, and this is what they did next.
Passenger in the back looks like he's getting ready to leave though.
I got the West Oakland Harbor.
Y833, I'll take over comms. Alright, pit is mobilized and successful.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Don't move! Put your hands on top of your head now!
Damn. This ain't real. This can't be real. This can't be real. This cannot be real life, y'all. Y'all, blink twice if you guys need help. There's no way they're doing this on their own. What the Oh, there's so many. And how many of those are undercover cops? Yo, goddamn, women. They're just standing in the middle of the street, guys.
Come here. Go over there.
Wow.
Come here.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop. I need help.
Okay. Put it behind you.
So I told him I have to speak to you while I walked out. I walked out really fast. I tripped and fell. And when I fell, he slammed me on the ground. But when he slammed me, I stepped in, but my whole mouth open. Two teeth came out of my mouth.
She came from behind the display. He was like, hey, don't run. Where you going? She takes off running. When she takes off running, she's looking back at him and she runs into a pole. That's what knocked her teeth out. So he never throws her to the ground.
Did he snap her or anything?
No, when she actually got up, when she hit the pole, she got up. And then that's when he grabbed her and just handcuffed her standing. He never put her back on the ground.
If you feed your kids frozen pizza and chicken nuggets and other frozen foods for dinner, you are a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are. Find the time. Find the time to microwave them.
As a personal trainer and nutritionist, this is terrible parenting. You can't microwave your kids.
Not with that kind of attitude, you can't. As a motivational speaker, let me tell you, you can do anything you set your mind to do. Don't let anyone on the internet tell you otherwise.
I love the optimism, but as a clinical psychologist, I am going to tell you otherwise. Telling parents they can do anything they set their minds to is toxic positivity. And if you're struggling, it's not because you're not trying hard enough. A better message might be, if they don't fit in the microwave, try the air fryer. It's quicker.
Well, this is all terrible advice. As a doctor with a master's in nutritional research, what I can tell you is that most air fryers are in fact smaller than microwaves. What you should do is dip them in MCT oil and use the oven. Try a roasting pan. It's healthier.
This guy just started a new job at an office where all the employees are women, and they're all stunned by how handsome he is.
Hello.
The first woman immediately walks up to him.
我叫高岩，是公司前台，我身高163，体重37公斤，家北京的。
这公司自我介绍都这么介绍的吗？
That's a very detailed introduction. Then the next woman steps up.
我身高1米73，体重98斤，认识一下。
She introduces herself in the same weird way.
一会儿是找我。
好。
And another one.
你好，我叫世妍，身高73，体重50公斤。
看出来了，这是公司文化呀。
Next up, the boss's assistant.
你好。
我是老板助理，我叫小庄，身高168，体重88斤。你好，我叫石榴。
你好。
我身高165，体重82斤。
He's amazed because all of his coworkers here are so slim.
我们公司女生都不吃饭的嘛，这一个比一个瘦。
我的观众。你好，我叫七血。
你好，你好，你好。
身高1米68，体重90斤。
And now, the manager.
身高173，体重103，一会儿有事找我。
And it turns out the boss is a woman too.
老板好。
我是这公司老板，身高1米67，体重100。
我记下来，老板。
来会议室开会吧。
好。大家好。
你也做一下自我介绍吧。
我叫有希，身高1米7，体重170。
欢迎工程师。
So, do you want to work at this company?
You couldn't put two neurotic people together.
No, that's why lesbian relationships don't last.
What is why? That's going to get clipped.
Because about 70-75% of divorces are initiated by women. And the simplest explanation for that is that on average, the most unhappy person in the relationship is going to be the woman. Well, why? Well, because on average, she has higher levels of negative emotion. That doesn't necessarily mean that that negative emotion doesn't reflect problems in the relationship.
Yeah.
But she's going to be more sensitive to that. Well, so if you put two women together, well, what do you think happens?
Men, I think what you have confused is that as a woman, I don't need you any longer. Like up until the 70s, I needed you to get a credit card. Up until recently, I needed you to have a baby. I don't need you anymore. You don't complete me. Like Jerry Maguire said, I am complete by myself. So when I say you have to earn me, it's that you have to earn the right to receive my time, my beauty, my femininity, my softness. Like I'm an add value to you more than you're an add value to me.
Let me ask you, what is you say you add value, you're an add value to him. What is it, honey? I want to know. I want to see it in list form because your personality bites. It sucks, right? I couldn't listen to you for more than a hot minute. Right. And if I were a guy and took you on a date and you had even a touch of that little nastiness in your voice, I would be out of there, before you could blink.
Officer exposes gift card scam targeting people during the holidays.
What happens is the victim goes to the gift card rack, they pull the gift card off, they go up to the register, they pay for that card, they get a receipt, but what they don't know is that the scammer has taken their own barcode and attached it over the original barcode, and that barcode amount goes to their own account. And then when you give this card to your loved one, it has no money on it. So just be aware of that and have a great holiday.
Because people just, they're basically trained.
Born into chaos wrapped in fucking fire, pain my only welcome committee. But watch this. Yesterday's wounds don't write tomorrow's chapters. That's my goddamn pen. Life dealt me a shit hand, expected me to fold. Instead, I'm playing every card like it's my last chance at glory. My beginning doesn't determine my ending. Every obstacle's just target practice for my resilience rifle. I'll outwork, outfight, and outhustle every fucking limitation thrown my way. Sleep's optional when destiny's calling. Starting line means nothing when you're built for the marathon. Success isn't your fucking birthplace, it's the beast you become through relentless forward motion. They thought my circumstances would crush me, but pressure just made me a diamond with an attitude. I'm not just surviving anymore, I'm thriving on pure determination. My origin story reads like a tragedy, but I'm directing this sequel as a fucking triumph. Not stopping, not slowing, not settling until my vision becomes my reality. This tale's still being written in sweat and determination. Every setback's just set up for my next level domination. I'm the author of my own legend. Drop Unstoppable if you're rewriting your story. Share with someone refusing to let their past define their future.
Somebody tell me why I have a beautiful house, warm, cozy, and yet this is where my husband is.
Because it's your house, right? Not you and your husband's house. That's why he's out there, because the garage is most likely the only place where he has a say-so in anything. I bet you anything it's the only place that he's been able to decorate himself. It's been the only place where he's been able to decide on furniture. It's probably the only place where he can watch the sports that he wants to watch on his TV. It's probably the only place in his house where he can actually just sit down and relax without being told what he needs to do next. I bet you anything he could even fall asleep. He could close his eyes and take like a 15-minute nap without getting yelled at. It's probably the only place where he can actually feel at peace, even though he's in this foldable chair that's probably not that comfortable, but he has the dog on his lap, so that helps keep him warm. That's why, ladies, that's why he's looking for solitude. He's looking for his own place where he can find peace, even if it's just briefly, because remember, the rest of the place is your house, not his.
This woman is dead inside. I hate to say it.
You've been dating a guy for 3 weeks.
No, we're not dating.
You're what then? You're
Ew.
No, we're just getting to know each other.
No, but you are.
It was one time.
I like the part where she says that she's dating somebody now. Well, he says you're dating somebody now. She's like, oh no, I'm not dating him. But you slept with him. Oh, we're just getting to know each other. Ooh, God. You hear that? I mean, how could, if you're spreading it for someone, this is the logic now that they have. They're spreading it, but they're not dating. Okay? Listen, I can't imagine why guys have no good girls to take home to mom, because this is what they're serving up at the bars these days.
Do you know what the most expensive metal on the planet is? Its price is so high that even billionaires can't afford it. In 5th place is gold, a well-known precious metal widely used in jewelry and industry. Its price is around $50 per gram. In 4th place is iridium, which has high resistance to chemical attacks. This makes it essential for rocket engines and space satellites. The price of iridium is around $70 per gram. The 3rd place goes to palladium, which is in high demand in the automotive industry, electronics, and jewelry. Interestingly, every modern car contains an average of about 5 grams of this metal. The cost of palladium is approximately $100 per gram. In 2nd place is rhodium, an extremely rare metal with an annual production of less than 1 ton. Its primary use is in the production of automobile catalysts, which reduce the emission of harmful gases from vehicles. The price of rhodium can reach up to $4,000 per gram. The absolute leader is osmium. With an annual production volume of only 100 kilograms, osmium is almost impossible to purchase, and its cost exceeds $100,000 per gram.
The TikTok influencer that got killed,
Valeria.
live streaming.
Yeah. So Valeria was a famous influencer in Mexico. She had that buchona look, which is, the body, small waist, curves, long blonde hair from Guadalajara. And Guadalajara is a hot spot. It's the CJ&G, birthplace, Jalisco. And so a lot of people followed her because she was pretty, but also because she was always on live streaming. Keeping it pretty real. She would just eat her favorite snacks on there. And actually, since she was murdered, people in her memory have been buying her favorite snacks and posting about it and to keep her alive. Now she's on this live stream and she's at her beauty salon that she owned. And she tells the audience that she's been told she's receiving 3 gifts that day. And the last one is going to be an expensive gift. And so she's kind of talking through, she's excited. And a friend of hers is also at the salon with her. And first she gets a Starbucks. A delivery man comes by, drops a Starbucks. And I think at that same delivery, she got a plushie of a pig. And it's so interesting because in Mexico too, like a pig or a pig's head is really significant. You know, it's like puerco. So you get a lot of the times too, people will, in Guadalajara even, when people take out hits, they'll leave a pig's head on top of that person. Show that person was dirty or vile, whatever the message it may be. And she got that plushie. And then she gets flowers, and then she's waiting for her third most expensive gift. And she starts saying in the live stream, she goes, "Ya me ondié," like I'm creeped out. Something's wrong. And you can tell she's kind of on edge. And she says, "You know what, girls, I think I'm gonna go. I'm kind of creeped out." And her friend tells her behind the camera, "No, you can't go. There's another gift coming for you." And some context to this is that Valeria had received gifts from viewers before. She really liked gifts, and she would talk about how she would date men who would give her extravagant gifts, and a lot of viewers would send her things. And someone comments in the chat, "You shouldn't tell people where you are." And she says, "Well, you know, everyone knows that this is my salon," something along those lines. And then a delivery man comes, she's looking out, and she mutes the live. And then you just see her take 3 bullets. And the first bullet, I've watched this video so many times at this point, she's wearing like a chain necklace. And the first bullet, because people were saying it was fake and that it didn't look like the bullet even hit her. But the first bullet hits her necklace, and her necklace goes flying off. It hits the pendant. The whole necklace goes flying off. She gets shot again, and then she gets shot in the head. And she's like slumped over, and her hair is covering her whole face. So the video is really jarring because you're seeing a woman get murdered on live, being shot 3 times. But it's not like this cinematic boom, 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 and she's all bludgeoned. And she just kind of slumps in, and she's holding the pig plushie too, dead. And the friend comes over, picks up the phone, and turns off the live stream. And people were saying, you know, you didn't hear screaming, but it's important to keep in mind she muted the live. Why did she mute the live? If she was so scared, why didn't she leave? She already had that feeling. And so people are saying that the friend set her up, or that her ex-boyfriend, who is allegedly part of organized crime, I want to say, like, objectively just an unattractive guy, especially for a girl she's very beautiful. She had a very striking look. They say he was responsible for it. But the interesting thing is, you know, where is the forensics in Mexico and an investigation? She was murdered now like weeks ago at this point. And nobody has come out to say who the main suspects are, what the state of the investigation is. And this became international news because there's this beautiful girl being murdered on TikTok live stream. Mm-hmm. And people interacting with her as she's talking about being scared. People in the comments were even saying to her, "If you feel weirded out or uncomfortable, just go home." I mean, if this was a hit that was planned on her, then it would have happened no matter where she was. Then you have a lot of conspiracy theorists or people, conspiracies going around saying that she didn't actually die. She was probably being threatened, and so she faked her death on live, and that it was AI, and it doesn't, the way the blood splatters on the table and the way she falls over holding the plushie, it just doesn't look like someone who had been shot 3 times. So this, though, the murder speaks volumes to the state of Mexico, like the entire country, because over the past couple of months, a lot of YouTubers and social media influencers have fallen victim to being publicly murdered like this. Whether they have narco ties or not is one thing, but this is certainly sending a message. If you do not do what we say, or follow our agenda, especially with the large platform you have, or you do us dirty, you're dead. And, you know, the problem too with this being so publicized is there's a lot of false information that's coming out and a lot of false theories that people are taking and running with as if it's fact. So, and then people are also editing fake videos of her. I saw one video of her and it's very hard to tell if it's real or not, where she's got a song in the background and she's kind of like lip syncing it. And the caption on the video is like, basically to the gist of, you know, use men for what they can give you, enjoy the benefits of it, but, you know, basically like have multiple guys who can give you nice things and don't get attached. And people were saying, you know, she was a gold digger who messed with the wrong person and she got her karma, which at the end of the day, someone was murdered. So it's really fucked up to say that, even if this isn't a perfect victim to you. But it's also hard to tell what is real and what isn't about her because it's such a publicized case. She had such a large platform on social media. And there doesn't seem to be much transparency with her investigation.
Why do you think she was murdered?
One of two reasons. So I have two theories. I think the one that sticks out to me the most is she was probably dating the wrong guys. She didn't grow up wealthy. She came from very humble beginnings. And I think that, you know, she's a beautiful girl and she used that to her advantage. Dated guys who were cartel associates, part of organized crime, and she pissed someone off. She had already posted previously on her Instagram screenshots of messages with a boyfriend where he was threatening to kill her and said, "You've never seen me mad and you don't want to see me mad, but you're going to force me to do something I don't want to do." And she posted and said, "If something happens to me or my family, it's this guy." So that's what I think happened, is that she broke up with a guy who had a very fragile ego, or she did him dirty in some way in terms of their relationship, and he sought revenge. And he did it publicly to send a message. It makes sense to do it on live. This is what happens if you're gonna fuck with me or make a fool of me. You die.